since October, but I took over. This guy went to college and I took over, but I still have the same team. And how can you, for one, just have them kind of respect me, even though I'm younger than them and I'm a female and the guy was older than the guy. And just, I've had a problem with people, you take me as a serious authority, but try not to be too much of an authority, you know. And also, how often do you introduce new songs, like without, because she has a limit, our pastor, you know, like not more than 2 in a service, but even if I try to do one, sometimes I lose them. So how often do you introduce new songs?
That's a great question. Here we actually, Bill says only 1 per service. So 2 is generous. It is difficult to introduce new songs. I will always do the new song first, unless it just will not work as an opening song. And I tell people, hey, we're going to teach you a new song. So I think sometimes people, like, it just kind of relieves the tension in the room. Oh, we're not supposed to know this. It relieves the tension on you, because you're like, hey, they're not necessarily going to engage, they're just learning. Okay, so just, hey, we're going to teach you a song this morning. And we just throw it out there. Or if it's like a really deep moment kind of song, I'll wait to that point in worship where it's like, I could sing anything. It could be a spontaneous, you know, I mean, half the spontaneous songs, guys, no one knows what they are, but they still work because they're put in the right moment.
Yeah.
You put a song in the right moment, it'll fly no matter what it is.
Good.
Yeah.
So you can do it that way, but it's really choosing your moment. Otherwise, if you can, just introduce it right up top. In some of the ways I used to do it, I used to open with it and I used to close with it. And the second time around, it had a whole new set of traction. You know, it actually had momentum.
Yeah.
So that's the song piece. In terms of you being 16 and leading with authority, it is something that takes time. Authority, you don't gain people's authority right off the bat. It takes time, especially if you're young. You know, it's why Paul said to Timothy, don't let people look down on you because you're young. It's because people look down at you because you're young. And they'd be like, yeah, what do you know? You know, kind of a thing. I think just being true, being humble. Don't try and like power trip. Never is never effective.
Yeah.
But there is a time for being like, hey, I am the leader. I am responsible. I know you don't respect me right now, but I'm going to be boss, and I need you to play this. Okay? And I'm never shy about telling my team what to do.